Hello, welcome to Rybrook Jaguar in Warrington. Jason Courtney speaking. Here we have for you today a Jaguar XJ. It's the 2.7 diesel twin turbo. The car was registered on the 7th of February 2006. The car is finished in a colour called indigo blue and it has dove grey leather trim. It is the executive version, but it also has quite a few factory options above what was actually standard. So let's have a closer look. So starting off, as we always do, on the offside front wing. That wing seems pretty much perfect. There are one or two very light scratches, but they will just buff out. That front tyre's on around 5mm, so that wheel's absolutely fine. The wheels on this car, just to let you know, there's a little bit of corrosion on the spokes of the wheels. So this wheel, it doesn't require refurbishment. However, technically speaking, you probably would just sort of touch those in, or maybe just sand that down and obviously refurbish that wheel. Coming down the driver's side, that mirror cap seems absolutely fine, as does the mirror glass. There is a slight scratch on this door here. You can just about feel it. It's about an inch long of where you can actually feel it, and then there's just a sort of a slight scratch there which would buff out. So I think, to be fair, you probably would just touch that in. The few slight scratches around the door handles, as there always is with these XJs. Looking at that rear door, again, one or two very faint scratches, nothing that a good buff won't sort out. Looking at this offside rear tyre, that rear tyre is, again, that's on around 2.5 to 3mm. And that wheel, there are one or two slight marks on that wheel, so that wheel will require a slight refurbishment, as you can see. Looking at the offside rear wing, again, same sort of story really on this offside rear wing. Very light scratches, but certainly no paintwork required on that rear wing. Looking at the back of the car, like I say, it is the XJ6, and it is the 2.7 twin turbo diesel V6. Looking at that rear bumper will require a smart repair. There are one or two light scratches and chips on that rear bumper, especially where the chap's obviously been putting in sort of suitcase and things like that. As we can see, there are the chips on the top of there as well. That rear boot looks pretty much okay. Like I say, just one or two very slight scratches on most of the panels on this car, but they are only light scratches. Like I say, nothing that a good buff won't sort out. The car was originally supplied in the Isle of Man, as you can see there. Let's have a look over here. So the boot will require a good clean, but underneath here we have got a full-size spare wheel. That tyre pretty much looks like it's pretty much brand new, so there's plenty of tread left on that, and as you can see, we have got all the tools and things there as required. We do also have a 6 CD changer, Jaguar 6 CD changer, and obviously, like I say, it has got satellite navigation, and that's where the disc goes for the satellite navigation. We do also have the warning triangle as well. Coming down this near side, again, looking at that near side rear wing, one or two slight marks, like I say, a good buff, and that will certainly see that right. Looking at this near side rear tyre, that tyre's on around 5mm, so that tyre's absolutely perfect, and there's just one or two slight scuffs on that wheel, so I would refurbish that wheel if I was to retail this car. Looking at this near side rear door, again, one or two sort of light scratches, nothing sort of major. There is you might not be able to see it through here, but just right on this door edge here, there is like a very small indentation, and it has just chipped it as well. So I think, again, that might require a good touch up to sort that out. Again, one or two, light scratches. Again, I think if it was me, I think I'd be tempted to, obviously, certainly to buff this side of the car. It's just looking a little bit flat, the paintwork, and most of these scratches will come out with a good buff. The driver's door, again, that's driver's door. As I say, one or two light scratches, nothing major. On this mirror cap, a couple of little scratches again, but again, it's nothing to sort of worry about. But obviously, as you know, we always do point out everything to you. But that mirror cap's okay, as is the mirror glass. On this front wing, that wing, same story again with the light scratches, but nothing major. And look at this front tyre, that tyre's on around 3.5mm, that tyre's fine. But that wheel, again, will require a refurbishment, as you can see. So looking at the front of the car, one thing I do notice, the chap's obviously had a Jaguar leaper on the front, which will need, if you're going to put a leaper on, we have got the holes already, so as the template, but it will require the Jaguar leaper to go on the front of that bonnet again. And that would certainly just finish that front end off, I have to say. So it has got the front and rear parking sensors. This front bumper, look at that front bumper, that looks really great condition, as does the bonnet of the car. I can't see any stone chips on this bonnet. I've put maybe one or two very light stone chips, but certainly nothing major on that. let's have a look on the inside. This is the Dove Grey trim on the inside, just to show you. At the moment we do only have one key, so at the moment we'll just say one key. If we can get the second key we will, but let's just say for now that we've just got the one key. So on the inside you can see that we've got the Dove Grey trim. It will require a good valet in this car on the inside. We do have the overmats as well. Just close that door properly. So we do have memory seats, great option to have. And like I say, as you can see, that seat will require a really good clean. It is just starting to show signs of wear on here as well. So let's jump inside. And we'll start the car up. Like I say, it is very high specification, this car, but we'll show you that in a second. So let's turn that up. So we'll just start the car up. Okay, to show you, so we have got the satellite navigation. There we go. So we do have satellite navigation, which is a great option to have. We have got heated front seats as well. It's got the burr walnut fascia, as you can see, and obviously it's the 6-speed automatic gearbox. We do have the CD player, like I say, with the 6 CD changer in the back. So the exact mileage on this car is 45,043, so very, very low mileage for this age of car. So let's have a look in obviously for the other seats as well. So as you can see, this car on the inside will require a good clean. There are just one or two, as you can see, there's a slight tear there on that B pillar, but like I say, that will need obviously to be repaired, and there's just a slight nick on the leather trim, which we can also see there as well. So I think this car would certainly benefit from a really good valet, and it would come up pretty much like new. So with regards to the service history, we can see the service history here. So it's had 1, 2, 3, 4 main Jaguar main dealer stamps, and then one as a prestige and performance, which the last service on this car was 13th of the 12th 2012 at 36,299 miles. As I started the car up a moment ago, it did say that a service is required in 800 miles, so it's not due a service, but it will be due for a service in around 800 miles. So like I say, if you have any questions, please give me a call. My number is 01925 247 900, and thanks for watching.